Hello, in this video I'll show you when and how to make a two-way ANOVA test. In fact, it's a test that allows us to make comparisons between the means of three or more groups of data, where two independent variables are considered. It compares the effect of multiple groups of two independent variables on a dependent variable and on each other. So here we're having the case that you want to compare the score of students' exam that they were taught in three different ways: online learning, traditional classroom learning, and a combination of both. You also want to check whether there is a difference between private and public schools. The two independent variables in this two-way ANOVA are also called factors. So we're having here the two independent variables: the online, the classroom and combination, it's the teaching method, and the second independent variable, whether the school is public or private. So a two-way ANOVA is usually done with replication, which means more than one observation for each combination of nominal variables. So here, public, for example, I have the first observation for online, for classroom and combination, and I have a second one and also a third one. This is why we say it's replication. The same for private, okay? So we're having several observations for private and for the different teaching methods that we're having. Two-way ANOVA assumes that the observations within each cell are normally distributed and have equal variances. And groups must have equal sample size. So as you can see here in public, okay, we're having 24 observation for online. The same, we're having 24 observation for classroom and for combination of both. The same for private, we're having also 24 observation. And it's a condition in order to be able to run the two-way ANOVA test. A two-way ANOVA with replication tests three null hypotheses. H01, that the means of observations grouped by one factor are the same. Let's say the first factor we're having, it's schools, whether it's public or private. So there is no difference between public and private school. This is the first null hypothesis. The second null hypothesis that we're having, that the means of observations grouped by the other factor are the same, which means there is no difference between online, classroom, and whether it's a combination of both of them. The third null hypothesis we're having, that there is no interaction between the two factors. It means if it's public and online, it won't be different than private and online. So we say there is no interaction between the two independent variables that can affect the dependent variable, which is the score. So now, in order to run the two-way ANOVA test, we go to data analysis, and we select ANOVA two-factor with replication. So we have first to select the data that we're having. Okay, so we select all the data. Rows per sample, because we made 24 observation for private and online, and the same for public. So this is, we're having rows per sample, it's 24. And we have, as any statistical test, we have to identify the alpha, which is here 0.05. And we have also to set where we want to get our results. So we put it here. And we click on OK. So here we're having the results. We're having first the descriptive statistics. So as you can see, it's separated between public. This is the first group that we're having, okay? And the count, 24 for online, 24 for classroom, and also 24 for combination. The same for private, the same count. And this is why we said it's a condition to have a balanced data. We're having the sum, and also we're having the average, okay? What interests us here, okay, it's the ANOVA. So here we're having the sum of squares, we're having the degrees of freedom, Okay, so the degrees of freedom for the sample, it means it's k minus 1 because we're having two private and public, so 2 minus 1, it's 1. And for the other one, we're having online combination and traditional classroom, so we're having 3. Okay, so it's a 3 minus 1, it means these are the columns, so it's 2. And the degrees of freedom for the interaction, it's we multiply 1 times 2. And then the degree of freedom for the whole data set here, okay, it's 138, which is n, because the number of observations that we're having, if it's 144, okay, minus 2 times 3 means 2 private and public, and 3 the number of columns that we're having, so we can arrive to 138. The mean sum of squares, we divide the sum of squares by the degrees of freedom. And what we are interested here by the p-value. Okay, the p-value, or to compare between the critical value and the statistic, the F statistic that we can receive. So here we're having F 10.7, it means it's greater than critical value, or we can look at the p-value, which is less than 0.05. And it tells us that there is a difference. Okay, so we reject the first null hypothesis. So there is a difference between public and private, okay, schools. The second one, it tells us for the other factor, and here we're talking about the columns. It's the online classroom or combination. And also we can look at the p-value. Also, it's less than 0.05. It tells us that there is a difference between the online and the traditional classroom, and if it's a combination of both. And later on we go and we see it from the averages that we're having. However, it tells us, because here the p-value it's greater than 0.05, it means there is no interaction effect. Okay, so there is no interaction, and we fail to reject the third null hypothesis that we're having. So we rejected the first one, we rejected the second one. Okay, however, we weren't able to reject the third one. Okay, so here there is no interaction effect. So if we want to see, okay, first between public and private, so here you can see the different averages, okay, that we're having between this one and this one. As you can see from the numbers, okay, the average, it's greater for public, and this difference, it's statistically significant according to the ANOVA test that we're having. So you see in general that in public, okay, the scores, they are higher than in private, okay. Also, if you want to go to the second one, where it tells you about the differences between columns, it means between the teaching methods, okay. So as you can see here, for the total, if you want to compare, that also there is a difference, and you can see the difference, like the combination, it seems it's better than the other two, because the other two, they are close to each other. However, the combination, it's different. So like this, in this video, we covered the two-way ANOVA test. Okay, as you can see, it's easy, and you can interpret it in an easy way just by relying on the p-value. Or if you want, you can compare the F test that you're having to the critical. If it's higher, as here 10.7, it's greater than 3.9, it means you reject the null hypothesis. And one important note that you have to remember, that here we are testing 3 null hypotheses. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.